Y'all don't know nothing but a scorned, burnt body. All this witchcraft waiting to be used. You think we won't curse you? We won't forget your name in the afterlife. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the next greatest magician. Now please pay very close attention, for I'm about to show you my next greatest trick. Hello, ma'am. We're the Texas Highway Patrol, and the reason for your stop is because you didn't fail, you failed to signal the lane change. Do you have your driver's license and insurance, ma'am? Okay, ma'am. Do you have your driver's license? Didn't I just give you my driver's license? Abracadabra. And now I'll wave this magic wand around for no reason. And then it's been 5 months since Breonna Taylor was shot and killed by Louisville police. The officers have not been arrested and charged of any crime. Her incident report is essentially blank. It listed Taylor's injuries as, quote, none. Whose bones will you offer when the police come knocking at your door? What you gonna do when the bullets start flying? We ain't got no gates or white picket fences, just bodies to hide behind. So what is magic? Our argument, nothing but targeted deception. So I want you to look as closely as possible. For the tricks you're about to see may not seem connected, but we assure you, they are. Sandra Bland, a 28-year-old Black female activist, was found hanging in her jail cell in Waller County, Texas in 2015. Though her death was ruled as a suicide, protests broke out in multiple cities after a video arose showing her aggressive arrest during a routine traffic stop. This was one of the widely acknowledged stories of Black women being subjected to harsh police brutality, and for a while, the only one. When it comes down to it, when a Black woman is unjustly gunned down by police, it doesn't attract the same level of outrage if it were a Black man. It is time we recognize that this movement is more than just a hashtag to put at the end of our posts, but a victim worthy of fighting for. So through the poems, Rekia Boyd by Portia O, Say Her Name by Asia Monet, Dear White America by Dinez Smith, If Gentrification Was a Broom by Crystal Valentine, the book, The Invisible No More, Police Violence Against Black Women and Women of Color by Andrea Richtie, the drama, The Interrogation of Sandra Bland by Mojisola Adebayo, the movie, Now You See Me, and through the articles by Teen Vogue, ACLU, and the Daily Mail. Say Her Name, a program, because we are more than just a hashtag. Step right up. We will now be debunking a few magic myths. This evening, I was at my friend's house where my family had gathered to celebrate our graduation. As I sat in the lawn chair, a bright light suddenly flashed in my eye. I politely asked whoever it was to stop pointing it at me, but the officer ignored my request and asked for my ID. Hello, I'm waiting on you. When are you gonna let me go? I don't know, ma'am. You seem very irritated, because I am. I really am. I feel like it's crap what I'm getting a ticket for. Confused and still unable to see, I asked the officer why he wanted to see my ID. Instead, the officers grabbed my wrist, twisted my arms, and slammed me against the brick wall. I thought they were going to break my arms. I tried to tell them I will now perform a magic trick for you all. I will make her disappear into thin air. Last night, Rekia Boyd, a 22-year-old Black woman living on the south side of Chicago, was shot dead in the head by cops, and on Monday, a Cook County judge acquitted officers charged with manslaughter, went jailbird free. And last night, no one showed up to march at Rakia's rally. Ladies and gentlemen, this $100 bill belongs to anyone who can show me how this trick is done. Yes, by misdirection. Magicians use it all the time on Black women who are perceived to be subhuman, animalistic, to be violated, feared, punished. Any departure from the mammy role in a police interaction proves dangerous for a Black woman. Well, you can step out of the car now. I do not have to step out of my car. Get out of the car or I will remove you. That is a lawful order. Get out of the car or I will yank you out. The officers shoved me into the back of their squad car, punching and pushing at my body. I gasped, scared and stunned that this was happening to me. And not once did anyone tell me why we stay unheard, blotted out, buried, dead. I guess no one hears the howling of the Black girl ghosts in the nighttime. How long does my body have to deteriorate before anyone can smell it rot? It's been 10 years since 7-year-old Aiyana Jones was shot and killed in her sleep. Officer Joseph Weekly fatally shot the young girl in what he claimed to be was an alleged struggle with Jones's grandmother, Myrtila Jones. Officer Weekly was tried twice, and the case against him was eventually dismissed. Watch the master magic trick, America. Now she breathing, now she don't. Black girl go poof, missing without a whisper. These streets won't forget my name. These streets are drunk of my blood. These streets will say my name in the afterlife. Presumed to be unacceptably aggressive, the physical threat she possesses drastically overblown. Her personhood undeserving of protection. Why am I being apprehended? You just opened my car. Why am I being arrested? Are you kidding me? You're about to break my arm. This is some bull. Ah! You just slammed my head against the car. You stop resisting, ma'am. Stop resisting. I can't even feel my arms. How tight does my noose have to ring? If a Black boy is shot by the cops, ain't it a tragedy? Ain't it the blues? If a Black girl is killed by the police and the killer goes free, does anyone notice? Do you still call it a lynching? Is her rally just a rehearsal like Tanisha Anderson, Yvette Smith, Aiyana Jones, Shelley Frey, Kendra Moore, Miriam Carey, Alberta Spruill, Tarika Wilson, Chantel Davis, Darisha Harrison, Sandra Bland. The latest George Floyd protest I attended lasted about 2 hours. But not once was a chant ever created to honor the life of Breonna Taylor. In fact, it wasn't until the very end that her name was ever mentioned. Hashtag Say Her Name is more than just a hashtag. It is a literal demand. The Black Lives Matter movement was started by 3 women, and yet we are losing our lives. Police violence impacts Black women and women of color just as it does Black men. So we too need our own survival tactics. But whatever you do, don't stop. 3, 2, 1. I have a feeling I'll be seeing you very soon. Saying her name.